Hello, I'm doing a talk on how to prevent dehydration. Considering I've got this heat wave, I thought I'd do a discussion on what sort of things can be done to help you hydrate better. So, this heat wave is causing me to be quite thirsty, and I keep drinking and drinking, and still I feel thirsty. Being thirsty is one of the first signs of dehydration, and the best way to cure that is to have some water. Those at risk of dehydration are those that are elderly, babies and infants, children, disabled people, pregnant women. If all those people don't drink enough, they can be at high risk of dehydration and getting ill from it. There are signs of dehydration, and they can be early signs such as being thirsty, having dry lips, feeling a bit dizzy, having a headache, um, dark urine, not going to the toilet as much to urinate, muscle cramps as well. And then if it progresses, you can get confusion, irritability, extreme thirst, even passing out, sunken eyes, cool, clammy, or mottled skin, little to no urination at all. And babies can get the sunken fontanelle, so the soft spot on the top of their head. And babies and young children, even if they're crying, there's no tears. Now, these are urgent signs of dehydration where you might need medical attention, such as an IV. So, best to contact some sort of medical professional or emergency service to get some advice and help there urgently. As mentioned, drinking water is really important. Some of us don't like water, so they don't drink as much as they should, even in this very hot weather. So, I'm going to suggest some ways that you can support drinking fluids and water whilst not compromising on the quality. So, having a jug of water in the fridge is helpful. So, cool water can be sometimes more pleasant, and you can add fresh berries, mint leaves, cucumber, a squeeze of lemon or lime, or chopped up ginger even, or other herbs to give it a bit more flavour, but not compromising on the hydration capacity. Because if you're drinking sodas, um, coffee, tea, or other caffeinated beverages, and alcohol, they all can compromise your hydration and potentially cause more fluid to be passed out. So increasing the flavour by adding those lovely herbs or chopped up fresh fruits or salad vegetables directly into your water can be very helpful for some people. Having a cool pack and having spritzers or sprays, like for example with water or rose water, can be helpful to cool you down. So I've got a little spritzer here. This one's called Focus. It's a bushflower spray, so it's got the water, but it's also got some flower essences and some aromatherapy oils. Obviously, with sensitive skin, the aromatherapy oils may not be as helpful. If you're breastfeeding, ensure that you've got a glass of water with you all the time while you're about to feed and drinking plenty of fluids, because your baby's not going to get as much milk and fluids. So both of you could be potentially at risk of dehydration. And if any of the vulnerable vulnerable groups aren't drinking, you can try initially to encourage them to drink by giving them droppers full, ice chips, uh, or using a syringe to put water in their mouth. But obviously, like if they're that bad that they can't drink the water themselves, then that could be a consideration to seek some medical attention. There's lots of fruits and vegetables that can help you with your hydration and further prevent dehydration. If you're having too many dry foods, that makes you more thirsty. But having watermelon, salads like cucumber and lettuces, watery fruits, juicy fruits, they can all help keep you hydrated and cool as well. And to have a smoothie using frozen fruits, that can be helpful to keep you cool on a hot day again as well. So blending up frozen mango, frozen banana, frozen berries, and whatever else. Coconut waters are always a good addition as well. And as mentioned, it's always important to also drink water, whatever you do. Having sips of water might be helpful for some people, and having gulps of water can potentially be a bit compromising to your hydration. So, not sculling your drinks, just regularly drinking fluids so that your body can absorb it. Herbal teas might be helpful, and even iced teas. So, getting some cold or iced water and steeping the tea bag or tea leaves or fresh herbs can be helpful as well. I've got the lovely rose petal tea. So I've got my little rose buds in here, if you can see. And then I've just steeped it in water. It's very nice. Mint leaves in a tea can also be quite refreshing, or mint leaves with a squeeze of lemon and making a nice tea from that. So, also keeping your pets cool. My little cat is just sitting here and I'm making sure he's got extra water. Sometimes they can benefit from having their meat still frozen. So, I get his meat out of the freezer, and while it's still quite cold, I can chop it up into little pieces and he'll eat it directly. So, that can keep him cool. Uh, Other than that, take care of yourself. Maybe go for a swim, have a shower or a bath to cool yourself down. Put on your fans or air conditioners early to prevent the heat from heating up so much. And as you can see, I've got my blinds pulled down and curtains pulled across so that less heat gets in. And take care of yourself. Hope you keep hydrated, happy, and healthy. Thank you. Bye.